Hey folks, and welcome to the second installment of the Psychedelicatessen. This one I'm going to focus on a band from California, Davis, California to be exact, and this particular review is a request, and so I want to go ahead and acknowledge that to Kiwi Zig. And so here's my thoughts about this album. Pardon my blurry eyes, it's Saturday morning. CAC is a record that I didn't get when it first came out. I remember seeing the cover back in the day, around 1970. Really liked the cover. But this is one that it took me a while to pick up finally. And once I bought this record, my initial response was disappointment. But I need to explain, because what I'm looking for a lot of the times is I'm looking for things that are pretty spacey, pretty psychedelic, and pretty out there. And that's what I'm drawn to in psychedelia, electronic, and prog, is things that are kind of stretch your imagination. And CAC is not that type of psychedelic band. The way I would describe this band is they're more West Coast sunshine psychedelia, somewhere along the lines of Quicksilver, Messenger Service, Mad River, some early Jefferson Airplane. There's a pop sensibility here, and there's an energy. And so now let me just go ahead and say that once I got past my initial reaction to it, this is a great album. Really, really like this a lot. It has a lot of energy, and it does truly embody the mindset of that time. You know, the words are really kind of fun, kind of groovy even, you know, talking about being with it, and we're going to make the scene, and being where it's all at and stuff. And those are literally some of the phrases that you hear throughout some of these songs. I like records that have nice big wig outs, you know what I'm saying? The psychedelic part where everything goes to space or something, and there are no parts like that on this album. However, on the second side, there is an extended track, and I have to look at it here in order to tell you the track I was listening to, refresh myself. But yeah, it's called the Tribulogy. Golgotha, Mirage, and Rain is a 3-part song that's 8 minutes. That it gets going, and it's cyclical, it's repetitive, and you're just hoping it's going to go somewhere. It really doesn't, you know, but it's cool. So what's interesting is after that, the song after, Lemonade Kid, that's the one that does kind of go more the way I want it to, which is kind of trippy, and not so much sound effects, but just kind of the way the music is moving, you know, a little less rigid, a little more fluid and colorful. I love the cover, and I do think that it does capture the essence of where CAC was coming from. A little background is that the leader of the band, Gary Lee Yoder, was also in Blue Cheer for a short time, and Oxford Circle. He was in those bands. I think he's been in some other bands as well. I had read of some sort of connection to the Peanut Butter Conspiracy, but I don't see any members in common so far. But I would say quickly that for those of you that are interested in collecting psychedelic music of the 70s, especially if you're into the West Coast scene, CAC is a good album to pick up on. And like I said, since it's not one of my super favorites, I really don't have a whole lot more to elaborate on. I will say though that I love the cover, and I love the spirit of this album, and it definitely has the psychedelic spirit. But if you're looking for a real strange trip musically and sonically, this is not it. Good songwriting and good guitar playing and cool lyrics, definitely. Like I said, when I listen to the music, especially the guitar playing, because it's frenetic, it's pretty good. It reminds me of a lot of Quicksilver Messenger Service, which is a good thing, I think, because I love Quicksilver Messenger Service. Alrighty, I hope you've enjoyed, and leave comments. There'll be another installment pretty soon.